What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with the post-game recap as the Lakers defeat the Knicks a lot to a little. I'm just playing 117-87, Lakers over Knicks. Very scruffy game, man. The Knicks were playing really dirty. That horrible foul by Bobby Portis on KCP had me heated, man. He almost took off his head. Very dangerous play. I hope the NBA looks into it and suspends the guy at least for a game. Anthony Davis, man. Hopefully he's good. I mean, X-rays came back negative. I forgot what they called it, a contusion in his tailbone or something like that. But if I'm the Lakers, just for precautionary purposes, I sit him out for the next couple of games. Anyways, we got some subpar competition coming up, and even if we take a couple L's, I'd rather have my guy healthy, man. To be honest with you guys, but all in all, I mean, the Lakers took care of business defensively, man. We're blocking shots left and right. The SWAT team showed up tonight in the form of JaVale McGee, Anthony Davis, and obviously, Dwight Howard, who's been killing it continuously. All in all, it was a fairly easy win. We still look very sloppy at times. Our bench continues to kind of play kind of sluggish right now, but we went in there and we took care of business. We held it down for the home court, right? We had 5 games at home. We won them all. I think we're on a 6-game win streak, if I'm not mistaken, and we reach win number 30. So, gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Now, Kuzma's still struggling, man. Obviously, you can clearly tell that these rumors are bothering him, but he just needs to get out of his own head and play better. I do understand he had 16 points or something like that, but most of them came in garbage minutes. Not to be too critical in a win, but he needs to step it up because we're gonna need him when we face better competition. Johnny Nava, thank you, bro. He said LeBron didn't shake Kuz's hand. Just saying. Nah, I'm not gonna look into every little thing like that, man. That's like psychoanalysis. You don't wanna be that fan that's gonna psychoanalyze every little thing. To be honest with you, I've done that before, and it's just it's not worth it, man. You're gonna lose some sleep over nothing. But if something, like I said, if something happens, I just hope it's worth it for the Lakers down the stretch as well. Right? but thanks for the donation, bro. I appreciate that always. By the way, today, guys, you guys voted for me not to take the calls in today, so I'm gonna take a break from that for one game. Now, what I decided is because some of you guys in the comment section are split. Some of you guys just want to hear me talk and read some of the comments out, and then some of you guys actually want to call in and hear some of the phone calls. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna alternate. I'll probably start off by doing one game I'll take calls, and then the next game I won't. If anything breaks, though, breaking news, I will always do live calling in as well as my analysis. So just rest assured that I will try to mix it up as much as possible. That being said, tonight, very fairly easy win. No Marcus Morris. They were missing players. No Dennis Smith Jr. But, man, did they play dirty or what? This whole game was scary. Every little thing that happened with them hacking us, dropping us to the ground. They even threw JaVale down on the ground. I'm like, wow, they must be really upset at the season they're having over there because they're playing really sore, man. Really some sore loser style basketball. But we got the win, and that's all that matters, to be honest with you guys. I head over to the comment section, though, see what you guys think of tonight's play from everybody. He said Portis, Bullock, and Randall. I mean, Randall was really dirty. He was just attacking. Everybody knows Julius Randle is a bull in a china shop. He plays like that. He's kind of sloppy at times when he throws his weight everywhere. So, I mean, he's not really a dirty player, that's for sure. We've had Randall for several years, and, he does his thing, man. That's how he plays. He says salty because the Knicks didn't get a superstar in free agency, nor will they. As long as they have James Dolan running the show over there, I don't expect them to get nobody. He said low managed LeBron and AD. Seriously, one thing that did concern me and continues to bother me, again, I don't want to critique Coach because he's done a great job with rotations and everything. Talon Horton-Tucker didn't play tonight. Again, why? Why are we calling him, up if he's not going to play, especially when we're up 20+? Another thing is Coach should kind of live by this rule. If it's the second half of the game and you're up by 15+ points, you should bench your 2 starters, man. You don't ever want to risk injury. For example, when Anthony Davis went down with that tailbone injury, we were up by 19. So there was actually no need for him to be out there. So I just hope that our coach isn't the next Mike D'Antoni as far as rotations go, because Mike D'Antoni plays his stars heavy minutes and they end up getting injured. All I want is for us to be more careful, especially with aging stars like LeBron. We need to take care of their minutes a little bit better, especially when you're up 19. So that's my only suggestion. That's my only critique to Frank Vogel for tonight. Hopefully he learns from this, and moving forward, if we're ever up 19 in the second half, then the bench is out there. Even if they lose the lead, that's something they have to work at, right? And what better way to work on it than by actual in-game situations when you're up points. This coach substitution pattern is very limited. He needs to use his bench more. Agreed, especially tonight when you're up 19, like I mentioned right now. When you're up 19, I think I want to see Talon Horton Tucker out there. I want to see some other players out there. So AD needs load management. I think so. I think for the next couple of games, we might not see AD. I wouldn't play him. According to sources, Rob Pelinka was in the ear of Genie Bus after the injury, so I wonder what they were talking about. But if I'm Rob Pelinka, I'm like, he's going to need some rest. We got some pretty easy competition coming up. Even if we catch, we catch an L here or there, guys, we just reached the 30-win mark, so we're going to be good. He said Dan should sit AD out against the Mavs. Yeah, honestly, you don't want to risk anything worse. I know this is a minor injury, but you don't want to make them strain anything, right? Big Baby, what's up, bro? He said, you taking calls? Not today. I'm going to be fluctuating. I will take calls every other game. So this game I won't take calls. Next game I might. Most likely I will. 80 results were negative. That's the best part, right? He didn't fracture anything. So that's the good news. We can all breathe a sigh of relief after all that. But all in all, I gotta say, the Lakers took care of business, and we continue to block shots in the paint. We look scary with three centers out there that are blocking shots like that. AD, JaVale, and Dwight. Who's gonna want to face us in a 7-game series? The way they're blocking shots, and I feel like they're catching a rhythm now with these little shot blocks. Their timing is really on point. Like, can anyone describe his injury? You're smart. I see what you try to do there. Free Dome. Thank you, bro. He said tailbone contusion recovery time 4 weeks. Oof. If it is 4 weeks, then we're gonna really need Kuz to step it up big time. Turtle Tank. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. He said they were definitely playing dirty tonight on Kuzma. He needs to start picking LeBron James' brain so he can up his on-court IQ. But I wouldn't trade him unless we can get some great value in return. I echo your exact same sentiments, brother, and thank you for the donation. Not just pick LeBron's brain, but I think if it's true what they're saying that Anthony Davis is going to be out a couple of games, what I would do is I would start Kuzma at the 4 right there and just make sure that he gets off to a scoring rhythm, especially playing with LeBron. LeBron with those pocket passes and getting out in transition and stuff like that. I think it could really be a blessing in disguise for Kuz. If it is that AD's out for a couple of weeks. Hopefully it's not, though. He said, hello, DTLF. I just got out of graveyard shift. I wasn't able to watch the game. How did it go? Everything was good except AD got a bit injured, and it looks like he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. So, next man up. We got Kuz there. He can play some 4. I wouldn't be shocked if Frank Vogel continues to leave him on the bench and does some other crazy move to the starting lineup. Maybe even, I don't know, he might start Jared Dudley or something. One thing I do notice about Coach is he really favors veterans a lot. Like, younger players are on the back burner. Just look at the rookies. They can't get no run even when we're up 25-30. So, AD, he busted his tailbone, and unfortunately, he's going to be out a couple of weeks. Now, this is a perfect opportunity for everybody else to step up and show their worth, especially Kuzma. I'd start Kuzma at the 4 right there next to JaVale McGee. I think he'll be fine. I think AD will be fine if they keep him out a couple of games. It's for precaution, but he was due some rest anyways. Him and LeBron. I think LeBron. But this is where our bench needs to step up big time. If we're gonna rest these guys extended minutes and even games, we need our bench to step up and knock it out the park in their absence. Dan, AD is expected to miss the road trip. I'll take it, man. Honestly, could be a blessing in disguise in 2 senses. One, a perfect chance for Kyle Kuzma to become that second scoring option. And number 2, Anthony Davis would actually get some rest. His other body parts get to rest as well. So, he said Kuzma looks really affected, B-ball IQ low. I think we're just dissecting Kuzma's game a little too much. Simple as this. Kuzma's a spark plug type of player. He needs to see the ball go in the hoop early on, and he needs to get some touches in order to be effective. If he can get both of those things, you'll see exactly how high Kuzma's value is. The whole low IQ thing Missing shots has nothing to do with IQ, and most of his stuff is missing shots. Sometimes on a transition, he'll have a mishandle, but so does LeBron, and that doesn't mean he has low IQ, right? It just means that they force the player the issue in that particular play. But it's not like he's doing it every single time. He said, "Yep, I'm confident Kuzma will step up when given the minutes." I think so too. I think you insert him into the starting lineup, you'll see a different Kyle Kuzma. I'm talking 19 to 22 points per game. Like that's how much I believe in him. But defensively, they're all going to have to pick up the slack in the absence of Anthony Davis. If anything, it could bring the team together a little bit more. Indo 420, thank you, bro. He said, "Is there an official timeline for AD, or are we just guessing?" As of right now, I haven't seen the updates. I'm gonna head over to the Twitter timeline right now just to see if there's anything official. But from what I'm hearing, it's anything between a couple of games to a couple of weeks. He's going to be reevaluated, I'm sure, at some point. But Anthony Davis, like I said, he needs rest. LeBron, I wish we could rest him as well. They're getting extremely heavy minutes. Again, it reminds me a lot of Mike D'Antoni's rotations. I kind of don't like that, especially because LeBron's older. Like these guys are older. They need to rest. Turtle Thanks said they were definitely playing dirty tonight on Kuzma. Oh yeah. I already read that one. My bad. It was just flashing on my computer for some reason. But yeah, like everybody needs to step up. This is not going to be on one person. Anthony Davis's presence will be sorely missed, and you're going to see that. You're going to see, especially defensively and offensively, just having somebody to dump the ball down to the post and go get you a bucket. I mean, he's pretty much a perfect player. So we're going to miss him, but we're deep enough that I think this team can still pull out some wins and keep us afloat while he is absent. Now, this couldn't have happened at a better time, to be honest with you, because had it happened just a couple of weeks ago when we were on that 4-game losing streak, then we would have been desperate, maybe even had to make a trade then. But now that we got back on track and won 6 in a row since, we have a little bit of a 4-game cushion in the West. So we just need to stay afloat till Anthony Davis returns. And like I said, I'm still up for a little tweak or two if needed. I hope Collison joins us, but if he doesn't, there's other options out there as well. Jeff Green, maybe somebody like that. Would you prefer Kawhi or AD? AD, man. I like the size. I like the versatility. I love what AD is doing. He's become one of my favorite players in this league, and he actually has personality, unlike RoboCop over there. He says, so AD won't be out for the season, right? Oh, no. He didn't fracture anything. Thank God. I was like praying hard, hoping that nothing serious happened. He said, if Kuzma doesn't step up, I think he's out of here. I do agree with that. Now the spotlight is really going to be shined on him, especially if he starts, and they're going to expect him to show his stuff. But I think he will rise to the occasion, man. I think he will. Hey, what's up, Laker versus Hater? How you doing, bro? Dan, how early can Collison sign? From what I'm hearing, he's planning on coming back around February when his I think that's when our exception becomes fully available for 1.75 mil. That's probably why he hasn't signed with nobody yet. There's all kinds of CBA crazy rules that don't allow you to make moves at certain times. For example, Dwight Howard's contract wasn't guaranteed till what was it, yesterday or today? Fully guaranteed. So like, there's all sorts of little CBA tweaks that are preventing certain moves from happening. But with the trade deadline approaching, we are going to see a couple of moves, a couple of dominoes start falling around the league. And I think once you see the first one fall, you'll see a couple more. That's how it always happens, the domino effect. Rondo balled out. He played better today, but I still expect much more for Rondo. Savvy vet like that, I expect a lot more consistency. But yeah, he played better today for sure. Final question, who do you think will win the finals? Come on, man. You're on the channel, bro. You already know it's DTLF, man. I think the Lakers are going to take it all the way, no matter who's on the roster. As long as we got LeBron and AD, I think it's a wrap. No other 1-2 punch around the league scares me, or do I think is as powerful as the LeBron-Anthony Davis one. Because these guys are pretty invincible when they go one-on-one, and when they play pick and roll, it's a good night. Hey, Dan, I was seeing Boogie running. He looks good. Yeah, he's looking closer to return than I think we expected. He might be ready in about a month and a half or so. So maybe even before the playoffs. I'm excited for that. I want to see what DeMarcus has. Maybe he can park on some smaller players' faces and just dominate them in the post. Take it slow. You don't want him to get out in transition and mess himself up again or something like that. I just want him to play slowly. Off the bench, whatever he gives us is going to be a bonus. I'll tell you that. Why didn't we play Talonhorn Tucker, Dan? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not coach. If I was, I definitely would have played him. But I didn't even see him on the sideline, which was weird because we heard reports of him being called back up from the G League. So I am curious what's going on with THT. I want to see him play for reals. Danny Green and AB have been playing good lately. Man, you know what? The most improved Laker of the year has to go to KCP, man. This man is playing good, hard-nosed defense. He's attacking the rim. He's playing extremely efficient, knocking down shots. I think he was 3 for 3 from beyond the arc again tonight. The guy has turned it around, and I don't think we give him enough credit, man. KCP, I mean, he went from most hated in LA by a lot of fans to praised. So, I mean, that just tells you what patience can do for a player, and I hope the same thing happens to Kuz sooner. But KCP has been really, really good, man. He said bullying works. Not even, man. If anything, his team support really picked him up. The fact that LeBron, AD, Dwight Howard, they all stepped up and spoke up for him. So that's the power of a strong relationship with your teammates right there. He said KCP is the 8th best three-point shooter in the league. Dang, I didn't even know that. That's what's up. I'm telling you guys, man, we can't give up on our players too soon. That's why I'd be opposed to all these trades and all this crazy stuff. Minor tweaks I'm cool with, but Dan, I like no calls. It allows for us to get more of your superior NBA knowledge, insight, and expert opinions. You always think of ways to improve. I don't knock your hustle. Thank you, man. But like I said, I'm be alternating. There'll be nights when I try to get most of you guys' comments in the comment section, like tonight, and then there'll be nights where I'll try to split my attention and have some phone calls in because I also like connecting with the fans, man. It's great to hear from you guys. Instead of talking here by myself, I like connecting and listening to you guys' opinions, you guys' vocal opinions as well. So, like I said, I'll alternate. This game, I didn't do it. Next game, I might. AD will miss 2 games, Dan? We'll see, because whatever's being reported out there can be altered later on, depending on how he's feeling. I think, however, his body responds. But the fact that, he's a tough player. I wouldn't be shocked if he only missed 1, But I do want him to rest, and I want LeBron the same for LeBron. He said, just got notification that AD will miss these next 2 games for sure. I mean, that's what's being reported out there for sure, but we'll see. Hopefully, I'm hoping for him to take a whole week off. Miss 3 games. Go for it. KCP is tough, Dan. Yeah, man. Seriously, Bobby Portis just pretty much just tried to knock his head off, and this guy came back to play. So much props for that. $100, he don't answer? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. He said, we'll miss the road trip to rehab. That's good. He needs to rest. I think, again, let's see who steps up in his absence. I really want to see my boy Kuz be inserted into that starting lineup. Watch him drop buckets. He said, Lakers lost only 7 games. That's impressive, isn't it, Isis? Oh, my goodness. Like, the more I think about it, we reached 30 wins. Like, we haven't been to 40 wins, 40-plus wins in a while, man. So I'm excited to, get over 50, potentially even 60. But mostly I'm excited that we're going to actually – I mean, it's not official till it's official, but we're actually going to make the playoffs. It's looking like that is the most exciting thing. Like, Lakers in the playoffs, guys. Do you guys remember that energy from Staples Center, the crowd, how alive we feel when the Lakers are in the playoffs, how every single play is so crucial? You're on the edge of your seat. You're nervous every single game, man. I miss that. I miss that so much, and I'm so happy that it's gonna, come down to that. The Knicks fan base don't deserve anything in this year's free agent class. Now, I know a lot of loyal Knicks fans that are actually not rude, man. They're not all rude. I know some of them are rude. Most of them are just grumpy because they basically had a grumpy fan base of a life. So, I mean. When you meet a grumpy person, it's because they're having a miserable life. They're not happy. And so they want to, let you feel some of that unhappiness. That's what grumpy people really are. Mostly, you ever see the difference between a sweet older person and a grumpy older person? I actually sympathize with the grumpy older person because I feel like they've probably been through so much, man. That's why they have that type of outlook on life. As where the sweet person, some are just strong, to be honest with you. Some sweet people, older people, they're just mentally strong and nothing rattles them, so they continue to show their kindness. But some, I mean, they've had it better than others, So He said, "Where's Dennis Smith Jr.?" I don't know. They haven't played him much all year, so I really want to see if the Lakers can get involved. Maybe put together a small little package for DSJ. Man, I really like the kid. I mean, not just because of his explosive ability, but the potential he showed in his a short stint with the Dallas Mavericks. A lot of people were thinking he was going to be a star, and all of a sudden, Mark Cuban and the Mavs decided, "Hey, you know what? We're moving on from him." I mean, Dan, do you think it's worth keeping Kostas around? Absolutely. And for one reason only. Giannis Antetokounmpo. If we land him, it'll be worth his brother, you know. I think if his brother can help recruit as well, be like, yo, bro, you know, come to the Lakers, they're a class organization. They kept me on board. They gave me a shot. You know, maybe we could play together and dominate over here. Can you imagine if we re-sign Anthony Davis to that max contract this summer, which most likely we will, and then let's say, you know, 2 years from now, LeBron decides to opt out. We'll have that max slot available, right? So we have that max slot available, and we sign Giannis Antetokounmpo to match up with Anthony Davis. But wait, there's more. We can always go over the salary cap to re-sign our own players. So then, because LeBron opted out, we can go over the cap to, you know, we would have his bird rights to like, you know, give him some money. Maybe not the max, but definitely some good money. If he takes a pay cut, we could have another big three right there in the form of Giannis, LeBron, and Davis, and probably the most lethal big three we've ever seen. So I'm just saying it's a pipe dream as of right now. I don't want to be delusional. It's too early to look down that far, but the Lakers, don't put it past the Lakers, man. We're just a great franchise, and we attract super mega stars like Giannis. Don't be shocked that he's already circling the Lakers as a potential destination, especially if we keep, or should I say when we keep Anthony Davis. So Kostas has potential too, though. He's not just a gimmick. I think if he's developed properly, and the Lakers are known for developing young talent, if he's developed properly, he could be an asset, you know? He said, impressed how tough KCP was tonight after the head slap he took. Yes, a lot of people trash KCP, but he has really come around, man. And this is why I was excited to get KCP from Detroit when we first got him, you know, as a free agent. If you guys remember, I even made a mix for KCP, and people made fun of me for that. But KCP had a lot of potential, and this is what I envisioned when we got him. We find like he is who we thought he was. But it took him a couple years to settle in. You know, it's not always easy playing at Staples, the brightest lights in the world, the best fans in the world. A lot comes with a lot of pressure to play alongside LeBron as well. A great player like that comes with a lot of pressure, just like when Kobe, right? When players played with Kobe, it either brought the best out of you, Pau Gasol, or the worst out of you, Smush Parker, Kwame Brown. So it depends what type of player you are, if you melt under pressure or if you exceed expectations, right? I'll take a couple more questions before I get off, guys. I'm going to actually go out and grab a bite. It's late, but I'm kind of hungry. It's a very nice 6-game win streak after 4-game losing streak. Yes, much needed. The Lakers turning it around here. We took care of business. By the way, fun little fact. I'm sure you guys are mostly already aware, but the Lakers are undefeated versus teams under 500. That's the mark of a championship team. We take care of business, guys. We take care of business, whether we're at home or on the road. We have it all year long. It's already been half a season, and we're undefeated versus teams under 500. When was the last time we could say that about the Lakers? Right? The last couple of years haven't been kind to us. We were getting beat by all kinds of teams. So this is such a welcome addition. I'm so happy for Laker Nation. You guys deserve this, man. Laker reunion, these last 3 games, Lonzo, Hart, B.I., Svi, Julius Randle, and Reggie Bullock. And they're balling too. Good for them, but they're all on losing teams. I'd rather be on a winning team, right? Where am I going to eat? I don't know. I might go out there and give me like a little late night snack, something. I don't know, a cheesecake from Jack, maybe some French fries from Wendy's. I don't know, man. Whatever's clever. He said, Dan, love this channel. Let's go Lakers. Here from Riverside. Thank you so much, Jose. Hey, man, we're neighbors, bro. I stay in the Inland Empire, originally from Compton, but, you know, I currently reside in the Inland Empire and the IE, so we neighbors. By the way, check out the track I dropped tonight, guys. Make sure you smash the like button. I appreciate you guys. Really helps out my music. Help me push it out there, man. Me and my boy Lonnie putting out tracks. If you guys want more heat, drop a like. If we get that one to like about 200 likes, I'll probably drop another one with Lonnie. What do you guys say? Is it Dan, get some Popeye sandwich, bro. Do it right. Well, I'm not even sure if the Popeyes around here. I don't feel like driving out to it, to be honest with you. Not right now. Are they even open at this hour? I'm not sure. In-N-Out, always good for late night. He said, Dan, who would you rather have on the Lakers, Josh Jackson or Dennis Smith? That's a great question. I think I'd rather have Josh Jackson for his his versatility defensively. I think I think he can really come through. Enjoy your grub. Track is hella dope. Thank you so much, T. I appreciate it. I will enjoy my grub, but I can't eat too heavy because it's late at night. So something on the lighter side. Anyways, guys, it's gonna wrap it up for me. Thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate all the support, all the donations, all that good stuff, man. Thank you guys so much. By the way, next video I will do phone calls. So if you guys have any questions for me, hold on to that thought and save it for the phone calls or the comment section, whichever one you're comfortable with. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you already haven't. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Again, Lakers win, reach 30 victories, man. Let's go, baby. Let's keep getting it. See you guys in the next game. Peace out, Laker Nation.